and welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to tell you a little bit about my first month on Etsy. I'm already on Etsy for about 6-7 months, so I'm going back a little bit because I just wanted to see if there's a little bit of success, because I don't want to just talk about every month and say, yeah, I made a sale more here, a sale more there. No, I'm actually increasing and it's going really well, but I want to start with the beginning to just give you a realistic outcome of what it is like to be on Etsy, to start a new shop. I'm also here to tell you we can do hard things and we don't give up, because that's what it is really about when you have and start an Etsy shop. It is the mindset, and I'm here to tell you with every video that we can do this. I sell digital products on Etsy. It's in the productivity space, so that is my niche. I like to be organized. I'm actually German. I don't know if you maybe would have guessed from my accent, but I live in Sweden. So I don't live in the US. I'm giving you an European perspective of being on Etsy. But to make it easier for you, I will tell you numbers also in dollars, so everyone can actually make sense of my numbers. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to follow my journey, to get all the tricks, all the things I learned over the last month. And obviously there will be many more months. I can tell you more about my Etsy success. Yes, I already call it my Etsy success, because if you increase, if you improve, I feel that is success, and I will show you what this success means. And then you can tell me in the comments down below if you think that these are good results, that I could do better, and especially where you are on your journey. So how did my first month go? So first of all, I definitely got my friends to buy from me. Yes, there are different opinions about, should your friends buy from you? Ching! I love that. Yes, there are different opinions about if your friends should buy from you and leave you a review, but I've decided I'm going for it, and I think it really helped me. I think there's nothing wrong with it. Just get a few friends. I don't know, maybe I had like 5 friends buying on different days, not all on one day, and then giving me a review after they looked at the product and used it. My products are also very low price. About pricing, I will tell you more about it as well, because there's definitely an art about pricing and an importance about pricing on Etsy. But yeah, I think the first sales came from my friends. The first probably 5 reviews or so came from my friends, and that's really good. I think that helped me. I think you should do it as well, but do it in a very subtle way. Don't do it on one day, do it maybe over 1 or 2 weeks. It just looks a bit more professional when you already have a few reviews and sales. That's my opinion, and it worked for me. I started my Etsy shop on the 1st of May 2023. I love that I started on the 1st. I don't know what it is about, but I just hate, to start on, I don't know, the 15th, 16th, in the middle of the month. No, I started on the 1st of May. So that's really nice. So we really look at the whole month of May. We can see I had 784 visits to my shop. I had 23 orders, my conversion rate was 2.9%, and my revenue was 396 krona, which is around $36. Yeah, that is very low, I agree with you, but that's okay. 23 orders is not too bad, actually. You can see that my products are very cheap, because most of the time when I started, it was like 1 page you could print out and then you can just use it. So obviously the price point is not like $10 or something like that. It is quite low. I think $2. And then I talk about, I have now more items which are higher than that, and we definitely go into more details. But now let's go back to the statistics. Conversion rate 2.9. Actually, wasn't very happy about that. Too much. I wish like everything over 4 is like, yeah, celebration. Everything underneath is a bit okay. But I know that Etsy has between 1 and 4%, I think, is like the average, or between 1 and 3%. So I guess that's okay, especially for the first month. And then we scroll down a little bit to see where my traffic came from. And you can see Etsy brought 58% of visits, and I brought 42% of visits. So almost 50-50. And you can see I invested a lot in Etsy ads? Yeah, let's have a look in Etsy ads in a second. But yeah, I went hard on it. Would say I would not do it again. I tell you exactly what I would do. That maybe was not the best idea, but I probably heard something, was watching a video or something and went for it. I don't really know what this is about. I still try to figure out what direct and other traffic is. Etsy is very vague about it. When we click on it, it says eRank. eRank is one of the sources and Trello, but eRank, so eRank I will explain a little bit more about what eRank is, but it's a tool to help you with SEO, to help you about what is really popular on Etsy, a little bit of stats, like to help you find good products to publish. So that means that, when someone did their research on eRank, they came across one of my products and probably clicked on it. So, but still it is quite a low number from eRank compared to all the direct traffic. What I have figured out later, when I was a few months into my shop, that Pinterest can be direct traffic as well. It's a little bit weird. Could see that also from my Shopify shop, where I'm driving traffic to from Pinterest, and sometimes it says direct traffic, but then the source is Pinterest. So, but at this point in May, I have done nothing, I think, with Pinterest. I have only started later, so I'm not sure what this is about. So when we go into my Etsy ads performance, we can see we had actually views, 8,983 views. It's quite a lot, I would say. 270 clicks. So you can see that's definitely a lot of clicks. And 9 orders. I had 9 orders, but you can also see the revenue was only $15.57, and I spent a whopping $76.42. So you can see that I actually spent $4 each day. So I don't know, I cannot tell you anymore why I went full on $4. Again, I think maybe I heard something, but when you start out, you should not start with $4. It just doesn't make sense. You should start small with $1. You should definitely start. I like Etsy ads, despite some people say things about Etsy ads. You don't have to go wild on it, but you can learn from Etsy ads. And I would definitely turn them on as soon as it is possible. I started a new Etsy shop and they did tell me I had to wait 14 days, so 2 weeks until I could turn them on. So that's probably a new rule. And with this shop, I started my Etsy ads on day 10 or 11, so almost 2 weeks. But yeah, I started with $4 and it's definitely not necessary. Start with $1. And I also, obviously I didn't have like super crazy many listings, so I did it on all of them. And again, it's like low price products. My ad strategy has changed a lot, and I will make an extra video about my ad strategy, so you have a better idea of like when, if you should run ads and how and on what products. All these kind of questions I will answer in that video. But yeah, I keep track of what my revenue is, my ad spends, my Etsy fees and that kind of stuff. So I also had a goal of 500 krona, which is $47. I know the $47 sounds like a little bit of a random number, but it's because I had 500 krona and that translates into $47, at least at the time. So the exchange rate changes all the time as well. So maybe if you look up now 500 krona, it's probably more than $47. So it varies a little bit, but I just give you the numbers based on what I wrote at the time. Did I achieve my goal? And I didn't. My revenue was 396 krona, which was $36. So I was like $10 short, basically. I wrote down what I spent on ads, on Etsy fees, and then I captured my actual net profit, which was minus 634 krona, which was minus $58. So I lost money in my first months on Etsy, and that's okay, Now talking about it, it's okay. I think if I made a video right after my first month on Etsy, I would be a bit like shocked, you know, and would be like, oh my god, Etsy's not working, you know, I'm losing money. But you need a little bit of, you know, traction, learnings. As I said, I spent too much money on Etsy ads at the very beginning, which was really unnecessary. But that was my first month on Etsy and it was in the negatives. But bear with me, each month is going to be better and I will talk about each month in detail so you can also learn from it. If you have any comments, leave them down in the comments section below. I'm super excited to talk about Etsy with you, to give you all the tips and tricks I have learned so far, you know, all the suggestions I can give you. I want to help you. I want to help you succeed on Etsy. And I just, you know, want to give you a space where you can come even when you feel a bit discouraged. And believe me, there are days where I'm really down and, you know, there's not a cha-ching going on. Where are the cha-chings? But you have to see the overall picture, and that's why I'm here. And, you know, come to my channel if you need some encouragement. I will always reply to you and I will tell you, keep going. Don't give up. You can do hard things. I'm here for it. So make sure to subscribe and I will see you in my next video. Bye.